Ladies and gentlemen, so as you may or may not be aware, the next month in Marvel Contest of Champions is just around the corner, and it's shaping up to be a pretty interesting month. It looks like Sabretooth, Bishop, and also Sentinel are going to be the three brand new playable characters, but also one of the things that has just been announced is the return of MODOK Lab next month, but it's going to have a few changes to it. So I want to talk about, exactly when it's returning and some of these stuff, and give you guys all the information and the heads up so you know exactly what is going on with kind of the second iteration of MODOK Lab. So yeah, MODOK Lab is going to be starting on February 28th, 2 p.m. PST until March 26th at 3 a.m. PDT. Now, one of the big changes is instead of every 8 hours, so there are 3 of them per day over Christmas, there's going to be one every 12 hours. So yeah, essentially 2 entries, 2 rounds of MODOK Lab every single day. One of the things which is amazing for the easier difficulties is the auto fight will be turned on, and this is something so many people were asking for in the first MODOK Lab, because you can do every single version. It's not like Trial of the King, where you can only do one version. You can do all 4 of them every 12 hours. So for the easy ones, auto fight is just absolute bliss for this. So yeah, that's super cool. And also the medium difficulty gets a little bit more difficult. One general pull buff was added to the nodes on medium difficulty, so that's going to get a little bit harder, but medium was super easy anyway, so I don't think that's going to make too much of a problem. And the next one is all the champions will be randomized from every class on every node instead of one class per node. So previously, you loaded up the map, you had a champion of every class. Now I believe it's just a free-for-all, like complete randomness. You could get like a Magic, a Dormammu, Mordo, all of those super fun mystic characters all in the same map. So that's going to be great for a lot of people, I would imagine. And then the final change is that the final fight in each quest is tuned to be a boss fight, and the final boss fight in expert difficulty is a 6-star champion. So they've actually made the final opponent that you fight every 12 hours on expert difficulty a little bit harder. And I think one of the things, like, a lot of people, myself included, we're happy to see MODOK Lab back, but they haven't really increased the rewards. Like, they've added slightly more T2 alpha fragments, for something that's been buffed up a little bit more with the final boss being more difficult, and potentially, I'm not really too sure if this is going to be a bit of a negative or a con, but maybe I'm just looking at it in a bit of a pessimistic way. That you could get really shafted, but I don't know. It's gonna get, I think, overall just a little bit more difficult than it was before, and I know quite a few people struggled there. So the final boss is going to be a 6-star rank 3 champion. Previously it was a 5-star rank 4 level, so that's kind of a few power levels ahead of what it was previously. And yeah, kind of all the buffs are the same and the concept is the same. You have these nodes, you have the dice, you re-roll for the random buffs if you get some bad ones. So yeah, you get 8 dice per day in a welcome message. You can buy additional dice for gold, and you get 1 dice for each final boss fight of each difficulty of MODOK Lab. So yeah, if you're having trouble in expert, make sure that you farm the other 3. They're all pretty good to farm anyway, just for the free rewards essentially. So somebody did a bit of a comparison between the kind of reward tables, the before and after, and essentially the only thing I believe that has changed, to the best of my knowledge, on expert difficulty is that the tier 2 alpha fragments, previously they were 150, now they're 360, but that's still a very small amount of T2 alpha. So I would have liked to see like a little bit more of a reward increase across the board, just like a slight bump up in terms of the 5-star shards and T4 basic, just to attribute to the fact that, you can only do these like twice a day instead of 3 times a day, and also the fact that they've made it a little bit more difficult. So yeah, that'd be my only criticism, but overall, like, I'm very happy to see like MODOK Lab coming back. I thought it was a pretty cool event, although I think Trials of the King has been my favorite event so far. Yeah, and I think that trumps MODOK Lab from what I can see, but hey, this is slightly potentially more rewarding overall in terms of the month. But again, it's something you have to do twice a day, and it's going to be significantly more difficult than Trials of the King to muster through for a lot of players. Heroic, I believe there is a small change Instead of 25 5-star shards, it's 50. So yeah, that's definitely worth doing. But I'm pretty sure it went live last time with Heroic already rewarding 50 shards. I'm pretty sure that was the case. I'm not 100% certain on that one. And yeah, I don't believe much, if anything, of huge consequence has changed in regards to the easy and medium rewards. So yeah, overall, like, I'm excited for MODOK Lab to come back. I just wish, you know, they could have buffed up the rewards a little bit more. But hey, you know, there's still really, really good stuff. But anyway, aside from that, ladies and gentlemen, one of the things that has dropped on the Marvel Contest of Champions social media today is this fantastic teaser for what we might be getting this week. So this week, if you're aware, they release one new champion every 2 weeks, so we haven't had a brand new champion last week, but the champion before that was Killmonger. So yeah, this kind of indicates, or maybe teases, we don't know 100% for certain, that Sentinel might be the brand new character being released this week. But yeah, very, very cool image this year. I reckon next month's event is going to be incredibly, incredibly hype. So there's really only one more thing to talk about, and that is really this insanely fine line of Milk the Whales merchandise that you can get right now for a limited time period. If you want to get laid, guys, this is what you wear. Trust me, I have had the sex once in my life, and it was good, and I was wearing this t-shirt. I wasn't wearing this t-shirt, but if I had been wearing this t-shirt, it might have happened twice would have been the number. I could say 2. But guaranteed, guys, you got a cute whale on your t-shirt, you're in the club, like, oh, you know, you're the small talk, like, you just don't really know what to say, but so a cutie comes up to you, she clocks, you've got an adorable whale on your shirt, boom, straight in there, mate, straight in there. Done, sorted, the business, the works. So boys, if you want to pick up your merchandise, link in bio. But apart from that, ladies and gentlemen, let me know what you think about MODOK Lab in the comment section below. Thank you very much for watching, take care, and have an absolutely fantastic day.